Oh, okay. Yeah. Right. Shabbat Shalom, Yisrael. What is going on? Happy Saturday to y'all. We are getting ready to kick off the first round here. We're going to have Rob Leeper versus Hank Powell. Everything updated for us.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, the bracket is on DigitalPool.
Good Lord.
Our Facebook page will have the link to the DigitalPool and Search Pool series. Also, we're live streaming Table 5 on our YouTube page. Make sure to go check that out. You should have a text telling you what table you're on, but I'm going to go ahead and call out the matches anyways. Table 1, Scott Howard and Red Alvarenga. Table 1.
All right, well, while we're getting those table assignments called out here, I want to welcome y'all again to the live stream. Welcome, welcome.
Table 3, Christian Brown. Actually, table 4, Rob Hyman Gonzalez. Table 4, Rob is Hyman. Table 6, Hunter White, Chris Steele. Table 6, Hunter White, Chris Steele. Table 7, Matt Collins, Dean Welch. Table 7, Matt Dean. Table 8, Jack Krish, Gatlin Atkins. Table 8,
Thank
Jack
you, everybody who's liked the stream so far. We appreciate you.
Table Ricardo. Table 12, Shane Hadley, Chris Brower. Table 12, Shane and Chris. Table 13, Jeff Payne. Ken Patel, Jeff and Ken. Table 13. Table 14, Pete Horton, Tim Nelson. Table 14, Pete Tim. Table 15, Mike Davis, Ron Curzel. Table 15, Mike and Brian. Jacob Blake and Brian Henson are waiting for a table.
All right, there we go. Shabbat Shalom. Pat Dixon here alongside Brian Francis, bringing you some one pocket action presented by Portico. Portico Licensed General Contractors, the absolute #1 best general contractor in the greater state of North and South Carolina. If you're looking for some fantastic home renovations, upgrade that bathroom, that kitchen, the master bedroom, whatever you got going on. Portico, that's who we trust here. Shout out to everybody out there. We appreciate all the likes, the shares, the engagement that helps us out so much. We thank you. Happy to bring this to you as well. We got some heavy hitters in the house, man. I'll tell you what, rotation is probably king, but North Carolina, man, there is a one pocket community and they come out. I mean, we've got a couple guys who've even driven down from Richmond, Virginia to be here for this. People love one pocket. We love one pocket. We love pool. Glad to bring you guys these great matches are going to be coming up here as well. As always, whenever I'm on the mic, I'm interactive with y'all, man. Y'all have questions. Y'all want to talk about something? I'm right here with you, big dogs. And Brian Francis, what's up, my guy?
Hi. How you doing?
Not bad. How those headphones loud enough? Too loud?
A little loud.
Little loud? Okay, I'm gonna just keep talking and adjust yours. And you just let me know
Okay.
when is good. I'm just still talking and still adjusting yours
Yep.
down.
Yep.
Still going down a little
That's
bit.
good.
That's
That's
good there?
good, yes.
Okay.
Excellent day.
So we got some good matches going on here, man. Who's your pick for the day, you think?
You want first, second, third?
I'd love that.
Hunter White, Mike Davis, and what's his name? Collins.
It should be on that list. Yeah, what's
Yeah, Matt
Matt
Collins.
Collins? Okay. That's a good first, second, third there. I don't know any I'm gonna be real. I don't know nothing about no one
Okay.
pocket. Okay.
Matt Collins plays really strong. I
Does he?
think he might be a dark horse.
Awesome. Well, looks like we're kicking off here with Hank. And correct me if I'm wrong, the side that he's breaking from, that's his pocket on the right, correct?
Yes. No, his pocket's on the left over.
His pocket is on the left. So
Yes.
the where you break from, you have the opposite pocket.
Yes.
Okay.
Who's he playing?
He's playing Rob Leeper.
Rob Leeper.
And I believe
He
Rob,
plays pretty decent too.
I think he's the guy that drove down from Richmond
Hey, man, see, he's got to.
or Newport News, actually. Sorry, go ahead.
He's got to he's got to get under this two ball. But if he gets under the two ball, he's going to be able to, Hank's going to be able to paint the 14. He just decided to send stuff over to his side and sell out. It ain't sell out.
To your point, Hank's going to be able to go ahead and grab one early ball here with the 11.
I see. Hank plays his cards right. He can get 5 balls out of this. He's got to get on the back side of the 2. He's got to get the 2 out of the way so he can shoot the 14-8 if he don't scrub him right there.
Came through there pretty clean.
Mm-hmm.
Be one for Hank. And so as you guys are taking a look at the scoreboard, we are doing races to 2. So first set, obviously, you'll be able to see here how many balls they've gotten. And then once we get to the second set, it's the same thing. So easy and clean to keep up with. Now, what would you do here, Brian, after he makes this 2? What's the idea?
He's kind of tree topped. I can't see the angle he's got on the 2, but I would try to get back above this 14 so I can shoot that combination. So that's what he's trying to get.
So the 14-8 combo?
14-8 combo. Now see, now he's on the bottom side of the 14, so he's gonna have to cut it backwards and send the cue ball a couple rails back down toward the stack. Hopefully the 14 lays out flat. Let me do that. That's what I'd shoot. I'd shoot 14 with the high inside left hand. He's cutting the 8 ball. Carom, the 8 ball. Now he looks like he's got a pretty clean bank on the 4. It's a little bit of a back cut, but I think it's very, very manageable, especially for how he plays. He's gonna have to bank this with maybe a middle left and go around 3 rails back to the back side of the stack where the 4 is now. He's got a whole lot to figure into this. Speed of hitting the 4 to keep it on his side and getting the cue ball back over there. Or he could leave it long, but I don't like leaving people long where they can rail something at their pocket. Yeah, see, 4. I don't know if that 14's cuttable. It is. Ink. Trouble.
So I think my math is incorrect. Hank has scored 3 balls. He's got 3 of them down there on the bottom of the table.
Okay, I put a tray on it. Okay. I thought they had trays on them at the bottom.
thought they did as well.
They did at one time. They were
Right.
they were like the regular trays, but they were screwed to the table.
I wonder if they took them off. Yeah. Oh wow!
Look at this guy.
Just opened everything up. Wow. Lord have mercy. That's
Yeah,
one
he's
ball. Okay.
He's like, wow. I don't think he meant to open everything up either. Bank to 10 and try to keep it on the rail near to 5. He's banking at 7.
What a shot!
Holy smoke. Maybe I want to change my mind about my picks. It's too early for that.
Right.
All right. That's why I didn't like leaving them up above that stack. When Hank left him above the stack like that. Contemplating banking the 5. And he's going back to that. I don't know about that now.
I'm curious as to why he's not just shooting the 10.
Well, I don't think it goes by the 14.
Interesting. Oh.
And if he shoots the 10, it opens the lanes up. It opens the lanes up for Hank to bank across.
Oh, okay. I see. That's good insight.
He just hit the 5 ball a little bit too hard. He got it up the table. He wanted to leave it near his hole or kind of close. Somewhere in between the first diamonds down there inside that little square. Ideal place to lay the ball. Looks like he's crossing. Is he crossing 14? Oh no, he's just getting them out of there, leaving the 10. Lord. See, he opened up the lanes. Now Rob has got a chance to bank. Get more than just... Let the firm miss a little bit to shorten it up. See how long it went because he didn't firm it.
Right.
He had to firm that in.
And to your point, trying to get the speed of the table down a little bit. Those last couple of banks, one on the 5, one on the 10, just a little bit strong to where he's not leaving those balls close enough, closer to his pocket.
Yeah. Well, he had to go for the absolute make on the 10 ball pretty much, or it wasn't going to go in at all.
Gotcha.
The speed wise.
To your point, firming that
Yeah,
ball.
firm it in. It shortens up the angle to squeeze in. Because if he had hit it on the natural angle with that speed, it would have double kissed or been close to a double.
So just reading out the payouts that we have going on here. So 7th, 8th place, they'll be getting $50, basically their money back. 5th, 6th will win $100. 4th place is going home with $200. 3rd, $350. 2nd place gets $550, and then 1st place is going to receive $880 with the tournament earnings today. Not a bad way to spend a Saturday afternoon.
Sure, very nice indeed.
We're paying out top 6 for the Calcutta as well. For the bank on the 14.
He's going for a little straight back on the 14 and cut it too much and left a cell out on the 5 ball with an angle to get on the 10 or anything of his choosing.
I was initially looking at the bank, but mentally I was like, that might not be a good idea because this could happen. You're going to leave Rob with a shot on that 5, and then things can happen from there.
Yep, never go for that. Ever.
And each game is a race to 8. Whoever makes 8 balls.
Yes.
Okay.
Whoever makes 8 balls first. See, I think he might have got a little bit too flat on the 10. Flat, as I mean straight. Not that looks like he's gonna draw it back, or he's just gonna stop it and back bank to 14. That's what he's gonna do. It looked like he came up a little bit too high on this.
I think, yeah, he's definitely a little bit above that line.
That's a really good.
Yeah.
That was a really good shot, though. See that? See how he had to stiffen that up to get the cue ball out of the way. That's the
Right.
same way with a 10 while ago.
If he shot 10 ball shot the same way he did this, that
10 ball would have
probably
failed, yes. But he did. He hit it at a slower speed, so it just hit the end rail. Now Hank's got to be careful here because he might could bank his 14 with a soft enough speed for it to get there and leave it protected and not leave him anything good to shoot at.
I would almost bank the 14 and just send the cue ball up the table.
He'll sell out. I don't like leaving open balls.
That's a good shot.
See how he leaves that. He could shoot that 13, 15, leave it in the hole, or the one cut over there too in his pocket if Hank would have missed.
Now that I see that shot, mine probably wouldn't have worked because in my brain the cue ball's going to the top of the table.
Oh, yeah.
That changes dramatically the angle of that ball that he made. So
yes, after it hits the other one. Now he's either going to drag this or he's just going to roll this 6 in and shoot the 9 next. I don't think the 15 passes the 9. I think he tried to hold it.
And this is early Hank Powell, you know.
Yeah,
This is like the second or third round. He ain't missing that shot.
Yeah. I mean, he just walks in the door, takes his jacket off, and plays.
That's crazy.
I need an hour.
I need a solid hour's worth of a warm up, at least.
Got Hunter White and old friend Chris Steele battling it out over here on table 6.
Hunter White, probably you could say he's one of the best one pocket players in the nation for sure. Probably number one in the state.
Yeah, there's a lot of good ones you don't know about, too.
Okay.
There's a lot of good.
Some people that
Kind of stay under the radar.
Yeah. You know, I used to work with a guy, and you know, I was talking big jump.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh yeah, we can play. More ribbon than anything.
Yeah.
But I was like, what you want to do? You want we put a little bit of money on $20-$40? He's like, he looked at me. He said, hey man, I bet big. I was like, what you mean, like $100, $200? He's like, nah, man, I bet big. And I play one pocket. I said, say no more.
Yeah, you better leave that guy alone. If somebody says you play one pocket, you better leave him alone in all games.
I said, you know what? I'm sorry for disturbing your day.
All right, well, Rob laid the 15 down there, but he left Hank some ducks. What's the score count for us?
It should be
Hank's got 3?
42. Ryan Henson was just letting me know that's 5.
Oh.
That's
That's 5.
those 3 balls down there in the base are Hank's.
Yeah.
That I missed the score. Yeah, so that's 6 for Hank right now.
Okay.
And Rob has 4. So I'm going to update the scores for us here.
Yeah, he's going to have to kick this 15 out of there real gently.
Actually, like
He's
the
my
bottom's left here.
I wouldn't cross his ball. Okay. Yeah, he's just going to pinch it up in against the rim.
That's a good hit.
It keeps him covered up from hitting anything else but the 15.
See, that's my shot making rotation right now. Like I gotta cross bank this thing to the bottom left hand corner pocket, you know?
Yeah. Well, see, now when you get in one pocket, when you get them in a position where they can only have to hit the balls out of their own pocket, that's where you got them good.
Right.
Where they can only that's all they can do is hit the ball out of their own pocket. Oh, they were counting the balls.
Yeah, they're just verifying the score here, knowing that the whatever the little ball holder count is correct.
Yeah, it should 6-4. Oh, we're gonna do some tickies.
Here we go.
They're gonna decide on if it's frozen or not.
You might be up here, bud.
I think I'm gonna kick off the rail into the 15 and the 13 right here. That's what I'm doing. I'm knocking both of them out. Because once you hit the rail and hit the 15 out, it's gonna carry them back into the rail and hit the 13 back out.
Like which way? Like the cue ball was here, so you would have kicked it.
That way, and the cue balls are gonna carry them off the 15 back into the 13 and push it away in the pocket.
So then this ball would have went this way, and this one probably would have went
the
that way.
15 would have went basically at the bottom of the one.
Oh, right around here. Gotcha.
Yeah. It would have took off though. The 13 is the one that would have been slow.
Feel free to use this, by the way, if you want to get a little John Madden on, you know?
Oh, boy. Oh, he needs to put some left English on that ball to get above it.
It's going to get him to 5 for now.
He was close enough to that ball where he could have got prime rib position on it.
Right.
He's got to protect 13 or he's doing something with the 4. Surely he ain't. Okay, he's just sending it away and did not do a really good job of it. I mean, Hank need 2.
He's got 5?
Yeah, he needs 2.
Yeah, he does need 2. So
what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to cut that one over to my pocket at pocket speed. So if it don't go in, it lays in the hole, and the cue ball is going to come off the 1 and hit 2 rails into the back of the 13 and push it up the table a tad bit.
Let's see. You're coming here with it.
Yes, at pocket speed.
Pocket speed. Cue ball should come here.
Glance there and hit in rail, side rail, and push the 13 out.
13's up.
And if you make the 1, you got a good free bank on the 13. That's it. You're going to have a good free bank
on the 13.
I know. You move 2 birds with 1 stone. See what I mean?
Yeah. And this is a difficult shot if he decides to take this.
He won't take that. He won't take that. Tony Tohan would take that shot. he would run out from here. He's got to be careful. He don't want to leave Hank a bank on the 4 ball. That's not bad. The 13 is going to be. Yeah. I mean, he could bank the 13, but that's coming out that corner. He might bank back. He might back bank the 1 ball, but the control of the cue ball is not going to be there because it's so thin. Talking about back banking the 1 here. He might can run into the front of the 12.
So he would bank the 1 which way? Up this way?
No, back here.
Oh, here.
Okay. He's just got to try to hold it below the 12 or move it all the way. See, he just
a little hard.
He didn't cut the 1. He hit it almost full in the face. He was worried about scratching with the cue ball because it was kind of on a scratch angle with bottom English. You either hit a 12 or scratch, one of them 2.
Now, if there is a scratch, that means one of your balls comes back out.
Yes, if there's a foul, it spots back up. Yes, one of your balls spots up.
And then that's a point taken away from your score.
Yeah, that's the ball. Yeah.
And then it's ball in hand for the other player. Anywhere?
No.
How's that work?
It's behind the line.
Oh, so okay.
Yeah.
Now, can you shoot anywhere from behind the line, or do you have to shoot out of that?
No, you can shoot anywhere behind the line.
Okay.
This guy here.
What a ball.
Yeah. So I didn't like leaving him above that 12 ball. It's too far down the table. You know, a while ago, he could have took it too, but the 13 was close. So you might cut this in right here. But he's going to have to put some left English on it to keep from scratching in the corner because there's a very high possible scratch in the top left corner.
I gotta fix the replays, dude. Replays have been like my kryptonite for like the last 2 months.
He is double banking this ball. What a champion shot that would be. On that small of an angle. Man, that was
That was a great effort.
yeah, it had to be real close to the point of that corner pocket up there to get down there. See, now Hank has a free cross bank on this. He's got a little bit of high left on this.
For everybody that's watching the live stream out there, first of all, welcome. We appreciate you tuning in. I just pinned the bracket from DigitalPool, so if you want to keep track of your favorite players of what's just going on with the tournament, it'll be the pinned comment. We'll keep it there all day. What a bank by
Yes,
Hank
sir.
Powell.
Hank said, if it's free, it's for me. He's got a decision to make here. Me, I think I just bunt the 13 and give him a chance on the 2-rail or in rail side rail. No, he went for a 3-rail. He didn't leave him a 2-rail bank though. Not no good one. So 2-rail this 13 like he did the one a while ago. Looking at it. This one's a little bit more manageable angle wise. See what I'm talking? Oh, little firm. It would have drifted over there, I believe.
Another good effort for sure.
I believe it would have lengthened out a little slower. See right here, I'm cutting this 13. I might sell out, but I'm cutting it.
Yeah, I think
For Chris Steele to make up his mind.
I like your idea though. I like just pushing that ball closer towards my pocket. I mean, I'm right there, on the hill, so to speak. I just need one more ball. Let me just push one closer.
Yeah, you can cut it over there. And if you need to get the 13 close to your pocket, and the cue ball's gonna be real close to the spot, speed wise. I mean, you can run it further, but you don't want to get too out of control because it could scratch in the side, the left side over here.
Mhm.
You're not real accurate. My legs keep spreading.
I just keep
The
opening
mic
up on
legs,
you.
yeah. Not my legs, the mic legs.
Just take a look at it.
He's measuring the angle to pot the ball and the in and the outs. Don't hit it hard. Don't hit it hard. Just roll it over there. Oh, it's harder. He went for balls to the wall. Make it. Great shot.
What a shot.
See, I play a little bit safer than you. Because my ball making skills ain't all that.
Hank Powell locking up the first set, 8-6, with a fantastic cut shot to the bottom left-hand corner pocket. Let's see if the replay stays up long enough for you to see the make. Gotcha.
The bane of your existence.
Dude, every time. Every time, bro.
Brutal.
Maybe this will fix it. We'll see. Always little adjustments we're making here. Leeper. So now they're switching sides, right? So now Rob's pocket is going to be this bottom left. He almost scratched.
Oh, no. That ain't no good, man.
Okay, so he's already given Hank a ball with this 2-ball, correct?
It looks that way, but it's not as easy as you think it is, because Hank's got to play a little bit of defense with this too, because if he don't make this back cut on the 2, he could sell out a lot of balls.
Yeah, to your point, I mean, this whole little...
If he can bank this 3, if he can just nudge this 3 on the other side below the 7, that's the play to make. You bank this 3, follow the cue ball, and try to get it nudged up against the back of the 13. Maybe treetop the bank on the 9, or no bank at all on the 9. It might glance the 15 coming down for Rob, if that's what Hank chooses to shoot the 3. That's what he's looking at. He's choosing to shoot this. I think Hank's getting mentally dialed in here.
He's figuring out the speed of the table. He's getting his shots down.
Yeah, I think it's just because the thinking process of one pocket is a lot different than rotation. Like, it's not even a comparison, really. That's a good leave.
Yeah.
He can't bank the 13. I mean, I know some guys that can bank that 15, but I don't think he's. So now he's got to get him on the backside of this 3 ball, or he can't cut it in. Yeah.
He gets there.
Now Hank's got to protect that 3. He might just move that 5 on out the way. I think I'd do that.
So when you say move the 5 out of the way, where are you sending the 5 ball?
Up table, past the 15, up to the end rail.
You're going to send it up here somewhere, and then try to leave the cue ball.
Yeah, ducked in right there.
Oh, so
right below. Yeah, right below the as close as I can to the 15 ball on the rail. You put them on the rail, I can put his high English on the ball. It's hard to control. He decided to go up rail with that. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, he's not leaving him anything.
I left him the 2 ball bank, which I don't care for. I think he can clip the. Yeah, that's what he's looking at. I think he can clip that and move the 3 all at the same time.
If he makes this 2 ball bank, I think he's going to end up setting up somewhere up here. He might have an option for another couple balls.
He threw it in there with left English. That's a great shot. No, he got over and protected it too. Moved the balls like in the favor of his pocket.
True.
Because the angles of the balls where they were touching together didn't favor his pocket at all. With that 2 coming through there and glancing. That's Hank's in a little bit of trouble right here. He might have to follow through with this 11 with kind of a dead ball with some right English on it and pinch up.
So now if you were to, you're saying playing the 3?
No.
Or
Hank going through the 11. The 11 goes out 2 rails, and the cue ball spins with right English and hugs this rail down here. And then the 11 and the 2 get up here.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's almost hitting the 11 full in the face the way it's laying, with straight center right, no top English, like hardly any top, no above center. He's drawing. It's like he's cross banking.
I don't even think he's shooting the 11.
No, he's not. He's just moving everything.
Interesting.
I like moving that 2 ball out. Because you don't know what the next man's safety capabilities are. He can really lock you up and get started with that 2 ball if you can't get him under it or block him. He's gonna roll right through this 11 and put him on the side rail to protect the 2. Basically what I was saying, and for Hank to do the opposite way.
Right. That was a smart shot. So now if you're Hank,
he can triple him up right here. He can bank this 10, and it's a 3 ball makes it a huge. Well, don't make it a huge pocket, but it makes it a bigger pocket. Hank's just got to worry about getting the speed.
You have to get to the rail first, I think, to get past the 7.
He's just pushing. See, my main objective is to get that cue ball to the left side long rail so it triples up the 15, 13, 2.
Right.
Because he's not going to shoot at that combination, to be honest. I mean, he can, but I don't think he plays good enough to not do that. See, now he has to shoot. He can shoot the 12, but it's not a guaranteed shot. The 2 is a guaranteed make.
I would almost go rail first into the 2. Be able to
If the 2 was a little, if it was 2 was a little bit closer, he just go back to 7 and try to lay it near his hole if possible. I mean, he's going to try to make this 7.
Yeah, because if he does, he'll have the 12, possibly the 1. I don't know if the 1 slides by the 12, but he's got the 12, the 5.
Yeah, he's just not going to hit it at a speed where the cue ball gets out of control. See how he hit it. He hit hard enough to get the 7 over there and lay down and protect it for the same protective shot. So that's what I'm talking about. When a while ago when I said Hank needs, you don't know the opponent's safety capabilities.
Right.
To get below that too, and that's what happened basically. And see, now he's done put the 7 over there in the same spot. See, he can bank this 11. He can bank this 11 and still he can still triple him up on the combination. Don't shoot this 3. He's to bank this 11 with a stun, a little bit of left English to kind of kill it when it hits the side rail, so it'll triple him up. What? He's shooting a 10. It's past my paid grade.
Oh, what a ball, dude. I think this might glance and go, oh.
It has a chance, but the 3 is a little too far away. It's more than, it looks like it's more than 2 balls, or it might be 2 balls out of the pocket, which.
Table number 1, Clint Shuey, Shane Hatley, table 1.
And see, he's got the 7 here now and an angle to get on something else.
I'm probably shooting at the 7 and then trying to get onto this. I think that's the purple 12 there.
The objective is to get in the middle of the table. And he did not get in the middle of the table. I would have drugged that to the middle diamond above the 10 and then back out below the 9.
That was very light.
Yeah, that was very light.
That's, for me, that shot is where you change to that rotation stroke.
Yes. Yeah, you got to be able to switch back and forth. That little pushy one pocket stroke is not going to cut it on certain shots. You got to let the dog eat sometimes.
He kicking into this 3?
He's kicking into it.
Sends it towards the middle of the pack there. Grabs his point out of the bucket.
2-0.
Great. This is, how many mics are running? Duo's perfect.
Hank's going to bank the 9 here. He is going all out for the win. Like, he is absolutely trying to get a shot to drop so he can just shoot. He is not thinking about protecting the cue ball at all.
At some point this year, Brian Francis, we're getting headsets, dude. At some point this year. Hey, don't hold your breath, but 2025 will be the year of the headset.
I got a gaming headset.
You know, it would probably work.
$80.
It would probably work, dude. I have one as well, but we need that broadcast quality. You know, got to give the people what they want. That's a good thing.
Mm-hmm. I see, protecting the cue ball is #1 priority when I try to play. Got to protect Whitey. Because if you don't, you get in trouble just like this right here. He was up in the count, so he wasn't worried about shooting at that 13 when it was his turn to shoot.
Right.
He was up in the ball count. He had a free shot at it. He took it, and then he had a free shot on Hank's ball that he had laying in his pocket.
Yeah, he's got this 9 ball. He's going to send the cue ball up table a little bit after he shoots it into the bottom left-hand corner.
Yeah, if I'm shooting this 9 right here, I'm shooting it with kill English. I'm shooting it to kill the cue ball, and I'm going to be running the 15 and the 5 in right behind it.
Yeah, I'm trying to use that top rail for sure.
Yeah, he's just gonna let the cue ball run. I don't care for that too much, but it's a more natural way to shoot the ball.
It's going to work out good for him, I think.
Yeah.
Unless he gets tree topped over.
Oh, the 11.
Yeah.
Both shots too, the 12 and the 5. That's why I like stopping it on trying to get the cue ball, kill the cue ball above that 15 where you have a straight in shot and then you just like dodge it right over for the 5.
Right.
And that angle from the 5 leads you right to the 12. Now he's got some thinking of. Kind of looks like Brian White. Might be brothers.
Think so?
Yeah. He's just not as muscular.
Somebody had a name change somewhere. Somebody took the missus name.
I wonder what he's been up to. He's a hell of a one pocket player too.
What do you do here? Maybe, I don't know, shoot into the 8, push the 6, 1 and 2 closer to the side and put the cue ball on the right?
I am cutting the 4 ball into the 14 and shooting that combination.
Okay. He's going for the 12 here.
Yes, I don't like being tree topped. I mean, so it's okay. It's fine. It turned out okay. I'm just saying, like, if he would have shot that combination, the 14 is definitely going to that side over there with a speed to stay over there. And the cue ball is going to be hot enough to get up there near the side pocket to block all that stuff's going to block every bit of that 14. So Hank won't be able to kick that 14 out.
And now he's also kind of covered up the 5 as well. So where now you have to shoot the 12.
He's going to have to shoot the 12 or whatever opens up here. I think Hank's going to move it all. He does. He opens the 5. Shot. He opens the 5 though. I don't care for that. Hank opens up where he can shoot something at his hole. You know, it was cluttered up.
I thought it might have been pretty good just because of where he got the cue ball positioned as well as kind of moving some stuff.
That's good, but for later down the stages, he opened up the table for the guy to make a ball in his pocket.
Got you.
You got to look down the road. Shots, 3 or 4 shots. It's not possible.
Much like chess.
Yeah. Well, I'm not that good at chess, but I do play some.
I know how to move the pieces. That's what I tell people. Okay. I know which way they're supposed to go.
I'm better at checkers.
Rob keeping that cue ball in that middle pack there as well.
Yeah, Hank is on the ropes right now. That's just because a couple of decisions that he made, just not protecting the cue ball.
You know what I just
realized? We all do it. Like,
you know what I just realized?
Yeah.
If it's a race to 2, isn't there potentially a third set that could happen?
No, it's just
right? Because
no,
Rob could win 1, and Hank could win 1, and then now there's a third.
No, it's just
third game.
No, it's a third game, but it's just.
I said set. I meant game though.
Oh yeah. You could go 3 games. Yes.
So we never should have changed the scoreboard. We should have kept it 3.
Oh no, this is. These are games. These are balls.
I'm so slow.
Yeah, first block is games. So Hank won the first game.
That's what we'll do. We'll switch that up.
So it's 1-0.
Let's do that. Okay.
I wasn't even paying attention to that.
My brain was like, wait a minute. What's going on?
I was just looking at the ball count. I didn't pay attention to the first block.
Let me change this.
I'm not a very good sidekick. I'm not bad.
No, you're great, dude.
All right. Hank is going balls to it right here. He ain't going to try to kick out the 3 ball. He's just going to go shoot the 12. And he's going to make it. He's going to cinch this ball.
Great shot.
See, now the 14, the 1 is covered up by the 14. Now he's going to have to hit the 3 out. You got to move his 3, Hank. It looks like a double kiss the 3 out. The way it lays. He's going to shoot this combination. I've never known Hank to play one pocket, so I don't know how he plays one pocket, but I know he plays rotation really freaking good.
Yes, he does.
So his decision making on one pocket, I noticed. I've played enough to know that some of the shots he's doing is not good for your longevity of the tournament. Is he shooting a combination? No, he ain't shooting that.
There's no way, right?
It's just go. He goes by. See, my aching heart. See, all I do is get the 3 out, prolong the game, and get back in the game.
I was about to say, yeah, he can get right there, yeah, past that 6, be able to take that one next, or he could go 2 rails a little bit longer with a 5, but I like going for the 6 next here, honestly.
Yes, simple. Keep it simple, stupid. Yeah, that's the kiss. My teachers used to tell me that. So he is.
It's good. He needs one more ball.
Okay.
Or no, excuse me, one of those was Hank's balls.
Yeah. It's 5-1. He needs 2 now. He just opened them up. Oh gosh. 14 first. Well, no.
He only needs
If he's got it, no, he needs
7.
2.
He's at 7 right now.
Is
Right?
that 7?
He's got 5 out. He's got 7 there. This is the
Okay.
last ball. He just
Okay.
needs this one.
Okay, that's what he was counting. And he rolls
The ball.
game number 3.
There we go. So we're all tied up here.
Now I know why Hank plays rotation so good. It's all offense. There's no defense. Just roll with it, baby. Just roll with it. That's awesome.
Shout out to our sponsors, Branded Apparel and Signage. We appreciate you guys sponsoring the Portico One Pocket Open event that we have going on. For any apparel, signage, you trying to advance your brand, Branded, reach out to them. Appreciate you guys. Shout out to Smokin Cue as well for hosting us here. Delta Xi New Charitable Foundation. They've got some events coming around as well. A couple of golf tournaments, if I'm not mistaken. We've got some flyers posted up for them. Switching pockets again. Hank breaking from the right side. He's going to have his bottom left pocket for himself.
Yeah, right-handers favor that side of the table because of where their bridge hand is. See, like me, I like breaking from the other side because I'm lefty.
Okay.
That's where my bridge hand lays. It's more comfortable that way.
Gotcha.
Yeah, this is
Hank's got a few balls going for him already.
yeah, he could just stun follow this 5 ball and leave the cue ball dead rolling toward the corner, and use the 5 to 2 rail the 12 out, and they both come out. And if he hits it firm enough, the 5 comes off the bottom of the 12 and goes through the stack and possibly push something over to his pocket. I think that's what he's doing. He's aiming. Yep. See that dead stun roll? I would have hit the 5 a little bit fuller or into the end rail so it'd come out and hit the 12 out. Oh, don't do that.
What, bank this?
No.
This 12.
Don't.
So here's what my brain tells me to do. I'm probably banking at the 10, sending the 10 back this way and just leaving the cue ball on this side of the table.
You know what my shot is? clipping the bottom of the 15 or the top of the 15 and ducking him behind the 10 so he can't shoot anything else out but the 10.
Got you.
Rob.
He did a version of my shot. 10 goes back into the cluster here. 4 ball moves towards his side, and he leaves the cue ball up here. At least Rob doesn't really have too much of a shot. I might bank at this 6 ball now. He's been getting pretty doggone close to making this.
He could 2-rail that 6 and pin him up on the 5. No, that's Hank's pockets over here. Never mind.
Yeah.
He ain't banking at that 6, no.
I was like, wait a minute.
No. Me, I think I'm going to come in the backside of this 4. I didn't say that good. I
hated everything about that sentence.
I'm going short rail into the back of the 4.
So you're coming this way?
Yeah, and kicking like a kicking stick shot, like a regular kicking stick. He just going to no. See, he just sold out to Hank. See, he could kick that and killed the cue ball up against the end rail, and the 4 would have knocked the 12 out too by kicking it away.
Now we got a bank here for Hank.
No, this is Hank's pocket.
Oh, I'm tripping. Oh, you're right. See, now we're both confused.
Yeah, because they switched. You know, because they're breaking from the same side.
It's gonna be kind of hard to get back onto another ball after this shot, though. That's makeable.
No. He puts enough draw on it. It'll glance off the top of the 15 here and go back by the 10. You got to dig into it, though. You got to hit it. He jumped over it.
Wow.
What a turn of events. I knew what he's trying to do.
To your point, he's trying to
He said he was trying to hop over it.
Glance.
He was trying to draw that back.
Man's hit the perfect jump shot.
No way I'd try that. Ain't no way. No way. I would just draw it off the bottom of the 15. And 2-reel the 6 ball back at the hole.
Right.
Now he's got some figuring out to do. To not knock anything away from his hole and not give Rob anything to dock at his hole. And he's not in a really good position. He's pinched, tree-topped over the stack.
Yeah, he's almost
up on the 8.
He's almost only in a position only to where he's going to allow Rob to do something advantageous for himself.
Exactly.
Whether it's kicking the ball away from Hank's side or possibly making something, because we don't know where this cue ball is going to end up. But
man, Hank's going to have to really come with a really special shot right here to get him below the stack, get Rob below the stack to where he can't shoot at his pocket. Because Rob's got 3 or 4 shots out there up table. There we go. That's pretty good. That's pretty good right there.
That's about as good as you can ask for.
I
started looking at the 10 ball and almost doing a stop shot and sending the 10.
Send a 10 around.
Yeah.
Yes, bottom rail.
Like sending it down up here, up this way, and that cue ball would have just sat right up in there.
That would have been a great shot too. Easier shot. Less risky.
Right. But that's also why I'm sitting over here, you know?
No, that's a good shot.
I'm shooting. See if I can make this 10 ball 6 rails.
See 1 railing it? He's
upset with that one.
He knows Hank now. He knows Hank is just going to play all offense.
Right.
And I don't think, watching Rob play, he don't play that demeanor. He don't play that rotation, just all out, all offense.
Whose ball is that there on the tray? Is that Hank's ball on the left? Is that what we're saying? Hank made a ball, right? Early on?
Yeah, I believe so. I'd have to go back and look.
I think it was, because I think the one was sitting below the cluster and he made it in.
Yeah, because
right?
that's the one where he jumped over to 15. That's Hank's ball.
Good call.
Oh, Hank.
God. Just went in the pocket. Good shot. I think the 8 goes, man.
This is a 5-9, 2-10, 15 combination.
No, not
let her go, baby.
Not on planet Earth.
This is Hank Powell. He is all offense. He wants all the balls. He wants all 15 balls, not just 8.
That'd be the shot of the tournament.
He's looking at it. I'm telling you, he's looking at it.
I think
he's
the 8
shooting
goes, though.
He's
shooting at the 8.
He's shooting the 8.
Thank God. Thank God.
He overcut it and sold it.
Wow.
No, he didn't. He's gonna paint. He's gonna scratch. Oh my God,
That's good. That's good.
I can't see that good over here. I wish he would have shot that combo.
Dude. So glad he did not do that. So glad.
I'd have to try it. That's too tempting. Man, look at that combination, dude.
That's crazy. Like I wonder how dead it really is though. You know what I mean?
It's close enough.
That's just gonna spray it like they just gonna part like the Red Sea.
See,
First
now he's
contact.
thinking about kicking this 8-ball out. I don't know how close he can get by that third. Oh, he got plenty of room. He can get out. He can get it all the way out. Yeah. Yes, he said he just had just enough room to get through that. See, Hank has a shot here, but it's going to challenge his cue ball position.
What do you see?
He can bank this 3 and let the cue ball dead drift up onto the 6 and send a 3 down to his pocket. He's going to shoot the 9-2-15.
He did it. He did the shot.
I think it was more makeable with the 5.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah.
Because he was cutting the 9. He was cutting the 9 more than the 5 would have cut the 9. It would have hit the 9 fuller.
Yeah, because that 15 just went straight to that bottom rail with the way he had to shoot it just now.
Yeah, but I mean that's good. He's got it protected. He's got a straight in 10-15 combo. Oh, don't. Yep, got him hooked. You know, Hank. Straight center ball. And punch this 2 into the side and then spot the 2 and leave the cue ball stuck to the 7.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, send 2 here.
Yep. And let the cue ball roll one time up against the back of the 7. And then the 2 comes back up and spots and covers you up with the other side of the cue ball.
He's going to have to get like on the correct side of marrying up to that 7 so he doesn't leave the bank here.
That's what I'm saying. As well, right? Let it roll through one time, one rotation.
Gotcha.
Just one rotation and it'll do it. Hunter White's done that to me a few times.
Sounds like Hunter.
That's where I learned from.
I wonder how he's doing. Well, their game's over. He must have won. Can only assume.
He's a straight champion.
I mean, somebody's gonna have to go to the B side, but I think my top 3. I'm definitely gonna say Hunter, Mike, and I'm gonna throw a dark horse in there, man. I'm gonna throw Chris in there. Right here, white T-shirt.
Really?
I'm gonna throw him in there.
Okay.
I only ever see that man play in one pocket.
Well, he knows how to move the ball then. Like he knows the ins and outs. See, I think Hank sees this shot. I think he's a little bit tentative about trying to pull it off because it takes a really precise hit on the cue ball with the Q-tip to get that ball to roll over one time. See what I'm talking about?
Yeah, and he's not married up to the 7 at all. It just kind of followed the 2.
Yeah, well, he didn't have to marry the 7.
Okay.
But it just had to get it eclipsed enough to where he couldn't hit the 15 out.
I think he can see the fullness of the 15 for sure.
He might can. This looks like another one of them shots. He might have to stiffen up to shorten the angle. Nope. It's dead on.
Oh, and it's just gonna roll.
Oh my good time alive. Oh, is that cuttable?
I don't think so.
Cuttable.
No, not cuttable.
I mean, I can cut them fairly thin, but
one more rotation, yeah.
Hank can be in trouble right here. I think I'm just going to hit this 13 and just leave the cue ball blocking with the 7-2. Because the banking the 10-8 that's not. If he rolls through with the cue ball and makes the 13, or just banks it out of the way, it's gonna be hard to kick that 15 if he lets. Okay, he's gonna use a 7. I'm not for sure, but that could have been a carom of the 2 off the 7 into Rob's pocket. That might be why he moved.
Take a look at the bank on the 10. It looks like. Or he's trying to put the cue ball right where he just pointed his cue.
Yeah, that's an excellent shot there. That's a top tier shot right there. And he pinched him into it.
That's
That
tough.
is brutal. That is absolute. Yes.
That's tough.
Yes, it is.
They both established that cue ball is frozen. Or that I guess maybe the balls are frozen together.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that 15 moved.
Yeah, it moved.
Good shot.
Just wiggle it.
You go ahead. I almost think to clear this out of here. I'm blasting that 15 away.
And the 10.
Right. Getting them both
Yes,
out of there. I'm
sir.
gonna bank the 15 towards the 10, almost to this gap right here, so that they still have, like, I don't want the 15 to sit. You know, so I'm kind of.
He could move the 10 off the bottom of the 7 and still bury the cue ball under the 10, and put the 10 off the 7 into his pocket. Watch him. Oh, he tried to do both. That's a lot to undertake, but it's doable. See what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Banks the 10 off the bottom of the 7. 10 comes in this area. Cue ball does the same exact what cue ball.
Right.
Now Rob has a lot of balls on his side, opened to run. Hank's got one hanging over his pocket, or hanging near his pocket, and he's got to protect that with that big wide open of a table, and he's a distance from all the balls.
And such a shift in the table where Hank probably had 60 to 70% of the balls in his favor. Now Rob's got most of them on his side of the table, albeit they're kind of high up.
They're in his favor.
Right.
But he ain't banking that. He's banking a 9. I guess he's gonna try to double him up on that 6-13. It'd be a double up on the 6-13 and a 5-2. Where's the
Got
ball
into the
going?
point. It's open. It's out there, man.
He can. I don't. If
I
he
don't think he has a shot. Actually, I don't think any of this is gonna go.
no.
The 2 is blocking.
Yeah, the 2's blocking the 5.
2's blocking the 5.
The 5's blocking the 2.
Right.
And I think the 5 and the 6 might be blocking the 13. And the 5 is blocking the 10.
Right. Everybody's just in the way.
He's got a shot here and clear the 15, or stick him to the 15. He can cut the 14. He can cut the 14, and the cue ball will hit the long rail and push the 15 out. Yeah.
Oh, he's going for the other one.
It's going to hit it out. See, he's ahead in the ball count, too. Or is that Hank's? That's Hank's balls. Never mind.
Yeah, those are Hank's.
Yeah, he's got to play a little safer than Hank.
I think Hank is going to have the 7 here.
Yeah, Hank's not going to play safe. He's just going to go all out. This is a potential double kiss.
He's going to have to put a little bit of inside on it, I think, on this one, if he's going to cross bank to keep the double kiss from happening on the 7.
Put right hand English on it.
Put right hand English on it? Okay.
It's like putting center on the ball, but the ball moves faster. The cue ball moves faster.
Gotcha.
And it throws the object ball further down toward the rail, toward the end rail. Oh, he's putting low. Don't put low on this ball. You put low on it. You put low on the cue ball, it's going to slow it down for the 7 to catch back up to it. Just got to hit it a little softer with high right. Cue ball's going to scoot right out of the way without getting above the other balls. You got to play safe on this ball now. You can't get above these balls. They're open. See,
There's the double kiss.
He dug into it.
There was some inside on there, too, with the dig.
He dug into the cue ball and it slowed it down. Give it time to meet back up.
Good call. In my brain, I would have done, because I played that shot before in 9-ball where, like, I might have a ball sitting on a rail, right? And I'm below that ball with the cue ball, and I got to cross bank it back over here. So putting a little bit of inside on it to, like, get it out of the way of the object ball, if that makes sense.
Yes, it throws it down toward the end rail.
Right.
Yes, I know what you mean.
But to your point, the
But that's
speed there,
closer to the
him
rail.
digging.
But see, what you're talking about is the ball closer to the rail. It springs off faster.
True.
This one right here, it has time to catch up with the other ball that's coming back up. That's why this happens.
So coming up on the stream table next is going to be Matt Collins versus Hunter White.
Oh, that's going to be a really good game. That's one of my picks.
Second round.
Yeah, that's one of my 1, 2, 3 picks.
And I'll be leaving you to it. I got to go
Okay.
see my goddaughter for a little bit, and then I'll be back later on.
Jeff Pink, court, table 6. Jeff Pink, court, table 6.
Joey Lowe in this tournament?
I don't think so.
I didn't think. He might play one puck. Hank is banking the something. Nope, just pushing it to his side, which is good. That'll slow Rob down from being offensive when it comes his time. Just gonna tap the 7, pinch him to the 13. No, he's just gonna roll right straight through and scratch an over ball.
It's going to be -1.
That spot's up, and oh yeah, he don't have one. Got a -1. Well, the Trump administration is talking about doing away with pennies, so the one pocket games are going to suffer if they stop making pennies and to start going to dimes and nickels.
Right. Now Hank has a real good chance to get out here.
See, Hank's got 2.
Let me take that back.
You don't.
He can make up a 4 at least, 4 or 5 with all these stripes sitting here at the table. There's a lot of cue ball control coming, but if there's anybody that can do it, it's this guy right here.
He's set up straight on that. That's okay.
Yeah,
A little bit. He's going to have to work the cue ball a little bit more, dig into it a little bit harder because he got a little bit thin on the 9 for where the 14 and 13 is.
Yeah, needed a little bit more angle on that.
I think I'd just shoot for the 2 ball after this. No, don't tree top him.
I think he's all right.
I don't think he likes it. He's shooting a 13, I believe. Nope. He's gonna dig in and shoot. He going by the 13 or going to hit it?
Great shot.
Okay. What's going on here?
I have no idea. There's a lot of confusion, a lot of confused faces.
I'm confused. I might be more confused than them.
Now the question is, what happens after this shot?
Bang the 10.
The call. He's eyeballing him right.
Oh yeah, there's no. I don't think there's an ounce of defense in Hank's body.
Absolutely zero.
I didn't know he was that offensive, but I guess he is.
Now rotation. Hank will play defense. It's just that he's just so good at
Okay,
offense.
he's playing. He's playing a little strategy. Come on. A little more strategy than just offense.
Right.
He got the cue ball in a really good spot. Now Rob is in big trouble.
Hank is up to 6 now.
Yep.
And Rob still owes a ball.
Now Hank needs to get all these balls up table. I mean, he needs to leave the 8 and 11 alone. He don't need to break those up. They're off angle. Hank needs to 3-rail this 10 and just stick it to the rail. Stick the cue ball to the rail. That's what needs to happen right here. Because he's way up in the ball count. He don't need to be risky. He's thinking about crossing his 10 ball, I believe. Or crossing. He's banking the 2. This could get away from him. See, he gets him to get away from him. It's going to get away from him.
It's going to give Rob a chance here to get this 2 back out of the way.
All right, this shot right here, he's going to have to really dig into this ball with bottom right-hand English. to bank it in his side. He's looking at
Bottom right hand, you say?
bottom right hand
I
angle.
like that.
So
Bending that,
what
bending
it
that cue
does,
ball out of the way.
Yeah, what it does is it drags the cue ball, slows it down. Then the right hand English touches the rail and it shoots it forward, and that gives enough time for the two to swing by it. Yeah. Or he might be kicking it out. I don't know. No, he went for it. He let her run though.
Oh, nice try.
I don't like letting it run because a lot of times it'll double kiss and just stick it right there in front of Hank's pocket.
I don't mind that shot because if he makes it, he's probably on the 6. Or the 5. You know what I'm saying?
He's on it.
And this is going to leave a long shot for Hank regardless. But as we've seen the way he closed out that first rack, Hank ain't afraid of these.
If I'm Hank, I am shooting this 6 into the 2, making it, and sending the 6 up table and drift the cue ball down to the bottom. He's going rail first just to make the 2. It looks like he's over.
I think he's cutting the 6 back this way.
No way.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
no.
So that gets Rob out the hole.
Yeah, I think Hank has done got up in the ball count now with his offense. And so now he's just dialing it back to play a little bit of, you're going to have to get yours one at a time. That'll wear on you mentally, too, over a long period. Yeah, I'm still with the shooting the 10 and sticking the cue ball to the rail and sending the 10 ball around where the 3 is. Or
So you would send the 10 ball back up the table.
Yeah, up to
just because you want that cue ball to just basically stick here.
Well, see, Hank is so far up in the ball count, he needs all the balls up the table and make Rob get them one at a time. He can't run out. He can't run multiple balls unless he's a really good banker.
Right.
Or gets, lucky or whatever.
So he did everything you said except stick it.
Well, see.
Or get the 10 ball all the way up.
If he would have stuck the cue ball right there on the side rail, it leaves him one shot, and that's that 2 rail of the 12. See, the 12 is a hindrance to Hank because it's frozen, and he can't bank it at his pocket.
Mm.
And see, man, down here, Rob could have he could have got more out of that than he got. He might cut this ball. Nah, he ain't gonna cut this.
No way to cut.
Oh, he can cut that ball too. Oh, it's cuttable.
I'm not gonna say that that it's impossible to cut. I'm saying he ain't about to cut it.
Oh, don't put it on me because I'll cut it. And I'm not that offensive, but I know this shot goes.
Banking on something? Maybe the 2?
Oh, it's going to get up there. If it gets up there, it's a bankable ball, and he's got an angle to get up table to gather more. He's got 3 right there for the picking, and they're not blocking each other. That's 2, 5, 6. If he makes the 10 off the bank.
Down 6-0. I think I'm taking this chance right here myself.
You got to make it happen because the more balls that are down the table,
the worse it's going to get for you.
No, the more balls down the table for Rob, the better off he is.
Oh, okay.
Because there's more balls in play that Hank has to worry about hiding him from not being able to make them.
Gotcha.
Hide from Rob. So this actually works in his favor. He didn't hit it hard enough to get the cue ball out. He got it laid in his pocket, so that's great. But the thing is, he owes a ball.
No, he already got the payment.
I thought that was just a spot back.
The one that Hank made, he punched that 2 in for him. That was a payback, I think, right there, because he took it right out and spotted it.
Okay, all right. All right, so he's all square then. See, that 12 is a pain in Hank's butt. I'd have done moved that a long time ago. Hank just needs to make this and just squat the cue ball right in the jaws. That's close enough. Dead on the rail. That's good. Now, Rob has a risky shot here. He can bank this 5. Well, it might scratch in the left corner. You got to be careful of that. He's already down. But the shot is there to get it down to your hole.
Yeah, especially with that cue ball being on the rail, he can only use top, so
Yeah.
that's going to kind of take it off that tangent and send it
Yeah.
straight towards that corner.
Yeah.
You might catch a point, but like you said, that's risky.
He can hit it to the spot to where it lays it on the 12, maybe. Look at this, 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 look at
That's a good
this.
shot.
Yes, sir.
That's much better speed that we've seen out of Rob to leave
That
a
was
ball
a
somewhere.
very good speed. Yeah, that's the ideal place to leave it, right in that little square box right there, that little 1 foot box all the way around that pocket. That's where you leave the balls inside if you can.
Something like it.
See, this is a potential double kiss for Hank. I think I would kick this ball out.
Kick and stick, so basically.
Well, won't be a kick and stick because the 5 is off the rail far, but it'll still slow the speed of the cue ball down without, he had enough angle to send it 2 rails. That's good. It looked like it was more straighter than that. He might bank his 3 ball. He'll have to use right-hand English, though, to lay it down here. He's got to get more balls in play. He's got to get them down here on his side of the table. That's the risk he's got to do because he's down so far in the count. He's down 6-1. And see, Hank's not going to make the mental errors being up because he's not going to take as many chances.
Right.
Because he's up in the count.
Almost like banking the 3 ball.
That's what I'm talking about. Banking it with right English.
Yeah.
And just banking it down to the gap just like he did the 5.
He's shooting at the 7, I think.
Just pushing it up. Leaving him stuck. See. Yeah, he ain't going to take that chance. I was going to say you could bank the 2.
I was just about to say.
He could bank the 2, but I wouldn't take that chance with me being up in the count like that. If it was closer to the rail, maybe a little bit further down. He's banking the 6 ball. I think he's just going to drift it over there. You better be careful to scratch off the 11. Oh, it went the other way.
That's a good shot. But
Yeah, he laid it down there. Can't bank it. He can kick it though. I don't like kicking in one pocket. It gets me in a lot of trouble.
I would probably hit this real thick and straight. Stop the cue ball here and then send the 6 ball back up the table if I'm
toward the 3.
Yeah, if I'm Rob.
Yeah. Just spearing at the ball though, it's takes your accuracy off.
Oh, look at that.
If that sticks, the 6 woes. Okay, here we go. This is making him sweat. Hank is looking at this 8 and 11. He don't need to touch those. He just needs to bunt the 6 up the table toward the 2 and let Rob make the mistake of banking the 3 back down. If Hank can actually run this.
Garcia, Don Lewis, table 4. Garcia, Don Lewis, table 4.
Hank can actually run this 6 all the way up to the 2 and bury him on that near the 11. No, he's going to break it. Don't wait. See, he's putting them in.
Uh-oh.
He's putting them in play by moving them.
Right.
They're both shootable now.
I think he's going to cross bank the 6.
Yeah, just straight high ball run. The cue ball run right back toward the 7. He's worried about getting shape. What he needs to worry about is pocketing this ball and get one at a time because the balls are so high up on the table. Do as much as you can without being too. I don't know the word for it. Too brash.
It looked good on release. Looked good on the release.
15, Mike Davis, Brian Henson, table 15.
What's in this?
Mike Davis, Brian Henson.
Well.
thought he was about to shoot the stripe that is that the purple stripe up there?
Yeah, the 12, and
12?
pin him to the 7.
Yeah.
But see, that's not really a payoff shot for Hank, because that puts another ball in play. He don't need another ball in play. He just needs to buy his time and wait for Rob to make a mistake. Now see, that not going is a huge bonus. Like, I don't think he was trying to leave it in the pocket. But it not going is a huge bonus for Hank.
Why is that?
If he's got him froze, and it don't put another ball down table for Rob to shoot at later. Now, Rob has played a great Alex Paggy line, hook him behind the point shot. That is a good shot.
Table number 8, Robin Kelly.
I mean, the only thing fortunate is Hank has something to hit at up the table.
Right.
Now, if everything was down here, that'd be real bad trouble for Hank. See what I'm talking about? Hank's got the 7. 7 to hit, but he's opened up the 11 and the 8.
Right.
So he's going to have to try to glance off the side of this 7, hit the long rail, and bury him under this 6 where he can't cross bank anything back over to, so Rob can't bank anything in his hole.
We'll be asking a great deal out of Hank here.
Yes. I think he's gonna clip this. He's gonna go 2 rails under the 6. His preferred speed. Nope, he is clipping the 8 ball and doing it. He's opening them up further. That's what I don't like.
I think he was trying to just keep the cue ball on the rail.
Yes.
Bottom rail here, but just too strong.
See, off the 7 was closer.
Right.
The speed is easier to judge to get it under the 6 than it was off the 8 because of the distance between the cue ball and the 8 ball.
Rob,
see, this is a really good bank to get on the 12 too, it looks like. I mean, it might not be, but it looks like the cue ball's got the angle to go forward and up toward the middle diamond of this long rail.
Table 13, Brian Purcell. Table 13, Brian and Jacob. Table 13.
Waiting on the table next to us to complete their shot, which they have. So now Rob can come and try to bank the 6 here.
Oh, nope. It's going down toward the end of the table. He's looking at cue ball 2 rails. He's looking at the yeah, it's either way. What are you saying? I guess it's not bankable. Man, I wish I could see the angle of that ball.
I know.
Because there is a shot there. You can draw it out of there and back up above the 12.
Right.
If you want to
bottom
go
left.
Yeah, if you want to just go all out with it. But now he needs to shoot the 3 ball. It'll bank. It'll bank right by that 5 with some left English. You just can't put no top on it because it'll keep the cue ball running.
Mm-hmm.
And if he's just sending the 12 out. He needs more balls in play. He's just taking them further away from play. And it didn't accomplish covering up the 6. See, at least if he would have banked the 3 down here toward the 6 or toward his pocket, the 8 and the 12 would have blocked either the 6 or the 3. And Hank would have had a hard time getting moving both of them at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know. I think, Hank could bank the 12 towards his pocket here. He could try to move the 5 down table as well, and then keep the cue ball up the table towards the 3.
Yeah. I like sending the 6 up the table, 2 rails, and just pinning the cue ball to the rail, end rail. That's the shot. It's simple, and it does a lot because it could push other balls on Rob's side out of play. Surely he ain't banking this 11. It's the 12 is borderline in the line. It's in the line. Yes, there you go. You're looking at the right shot. Just send a 6 out, dead roll the cue. Might hit the 5 out of the play too. That 6 coming up there might hit the 5. No, he tried to double bank this ball.
Oh my God.
And almost had a graze to go in the friggin' hole, dude. That's crazy. See, but that leaves Rob a shot. He's giving him chances. I mean, you playing these open tournaments, races to 2, you can't keep giving people chances like this.
Right.
They'll get you.
Right.
It's a dog-eat-dog world. I'm shooting this 12 all day.
Oh, 100%. 100%. You got to cut this.
I'm not
12,
even
man.
thinking about it.
I'm putting some left on this as well. Try to get it between the 5 and the 8 and end up on the 8 if I can. That would be my goal.
He's off the rail. He can do a lot of things with the cue ball. In fact, he could put high left on it if he's got good cue ball control. Make the 12 come all the way back across and shoot the 6 almost straight in. See it?
What?
Yes.
So he's coming here.
Yes. Shoot
Cue
that
ball's gonna come
right there. And the cue ball comes straight back across and shoot the 6. It'll be right in there. It is very doable.
He'd have to put some top right on that, I think, to kind of kill the
angle.
to check it.
He's cutting. Oh
wow.
I mean, that's fine. He's getting it away from the hole. There ain't nothing wrong with this shot at all. He's just moving.
He's playing the long game.
Yeah, but he's moving balls out of play, which he needs. He needs balls in play. But
Right about now is where I say, okay, let's play 9 ball, because mentally I can't stay in this that long. For me, I enjoy watching it.
how much have you played one pocket?
2 racks.
Well, see, that's not enough.
Right.
Once you get into it, you're like, okay, there's a whole different world. You'll see so many different shots in rotation. Like after you play this game, you'll see so many different safeties and shots in rotation. You're like, it'll up your game by a lot.
And everybody says that, and that's the reason why I initially,
I can't let her go. Oh, and he's got a spot one. And see what I'm talking about? To open them balls
this
up.
could be a momentum swing.
Yes,
big time
sir.
here.
It is a big time momentum swing. And he can start above them too. I don't know if the 5 is shootable. It may.
5 is 100% shootable.
It is 100 shootable.
Oh yeah, it's going. There's nothing blocked.
You put the 5 ball straight in, dead stop the cue ball. Shoot the 11 all the way down the rail. Shoot position for the 8 off the 11. And then you can shoot the 1 and you can go for a bank shot after that. And preferably banking the 6 because it's on Hank's side.
Interesting.
And then pin him try to get a position to where off the 1 to where you can pin him to the 7 or near the 7 after banking the 6.
Lord, he used all that bucket.
Here we go. This is it right here.
This will be a great comeback for Rob here as well. I mean, the guy was down 6-0, 6-1.
Mm-hmm.
One crucial mistake here from Hank.
Oh, it's 5-2.
I'm going to wait for the finish.
Yeah. I would put. He's just shooting the 1. He's going for the 1. He didn't want to take the chance on getting position on the 8.
I like this shot because
that's great.
You could go get position now, or to your point, you can go ahead and start playing for banks and putting balls in position. Like just take your points.
Yeah, he's looking at 2 rails, side rail, back to the middle of the table to shoot the 8. That's great. It's probably easier where he landed on the 11 to shoot that way instead of drawing with low left to get back up above the 8.
Right. Especially with how much pocket he had to use to make that ball. It could have rattled it if he would have tried to shoot.
He was worried about shape and forgot to make the ball. There's no doubt he could make that ball because it wasn't that hard of a makeable shot. It was just the position of the cue ball, because I do it too. Now, Hank's
got 3. Do you bank the 7 now, or do you shoot the 1?
The 1's on his side.
I'm probably banking this 7.
But if you miss the 7, which is not a high percentage shot, you're leaving the 6 and the 8 open because the cue ball is. You're going to have to draw this ball, and it's going to slow the cue ball down.
Oh, I'm using top. I'm probably
you have to use high inside because if you use outside English, it's going to make the 7 hit the side rail.
Right.
Like
I would probably straight top and like almost thump it, a little bit of a thump. Like I'm really going for the make, but then I'm trying to get that cue ball basically like back over here.
If I'm going to shoot this shot, I'm using left-hand English.
Okay.
Medium speed. Cue ball dies near the rail and doubles him up on the 6-8. If I'm dead set on banking his 7 ball. But for me, I'm cutting this 1 ball in. I like cutting better than banking. I don't like leaving chance, because a lot of times if it's new cloth, banks come off a little bit cleaner, but when there's dirt and moisture on older cloth, the balls change real easy. There, it's just there.
Good shot.
You just bank this 6. He needs 1. No, he needs 2. He needs 2 because he had to spot 1 back up.
Right.
Table 1 ready. Chris Clark, table 1 ready. Table 1.
He's going to run all dead into that 3 ball, I believe. From the angle I'm seeing.
If he banks at which one? The 6?
The 6 ball, yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's going for.
Now, the 3 could slow him down and have the 8 ball pretty decent shot on the 8 into his pocket. If he makes the 6. I don't know what he was trying to do. He got the cue ball with a double kiss on it. I don't know how he done that. Wow. That wasn't even nowhere near a double kiss.
No.
I don't know.
I think he was trying to. It seemed like he was trying to hold the cue ball right where it was and make the 6 and to be able to shoot the 8, but the angle was just.
He was trying to make an angle.
Yeah, it wasn't steep enough, or there wasn't enough angle, so to speak, for the 6 to go where it needed to go and the cue ball sit there.
Yeah, that wouldn't.
For him to make that 6 ball, that cue ball would have gone to the right, and he was trying to hold it.
Yeah. Yeah, the only way I could see is doing that with throwing the ball would be right-hand English, and he put inside on it, which made the 6 come off shorter. Uh-oh, he's got a... Oh, no. Hank is 100% going at this 7.
I'm cutting this thing.
Yeah.
I'm cutting this thing, baby.
He can cut it with high right and stay on that side of the table.
Right.
And below them balls, well, you might not be able to stay below them balls, but it'd be near them. So you won't give him the 8.
He could end up underneath the balls because I think with high right, he might end up clipping into that 3.
And then sending it down that way. Yeah. Either way, just try to get at this ball, cinch it in. He's putting left on it. That helps you cut it a little bit thinner to squirt on the cue ball. Look at this. Like eyes, man. Don't do that to him. That was a really good shot. A free bank on the 3.
Oh yeah, because he was at 6. I didn't know if they'd score. Good call.
He can pinch this. He could pinch it or lengthen it out with right-hand English, and use the 12 to stop the cue ball. Pinching it. He banking the 12? No, he's banking the 3. He is pinching it all the way. See, that's the thing about pinching the ball. You have to hit it so hard that the object ball, if you miss, it goes back up. Whereas if he would have lengthened it out with high right-hand English, he could have hit it softer and the ball would have laid there.
Yeah.
And Rob would have had to try to kick that ball out of his pocket.
Interesting. Now,
Cut the 3. All you got to do is got to
cut that 3 that way to the bottom hand corner.
Yes, he's got to cut it. He's got to cut it this ball. Oh, I'm cutting it. Oh, no. No way he's banking this. No way he's banking. That's a double kiss.
All day.
He can't get out of the way. I don't think he can get out of the way.
He can.
You think
He can get it. He'd have to.
It's going to hit the side rail.
He'd have to shoot like that way at it, and then with some left.
Yeah, and it pulls it back.
Because then this thing is just coming straight down this way with a little bit of right. I think he can avoid the double kiss here. Oh, what is he doing? Yeah, see the little bit of left he put on there?
Yeah. Oh, I would have cut that 3. That's way too. Because I mean, if the cue ball don't do exactly what you intend for it to do, you're leaving Hank a 3 ball.
Right.
And if it double kisses, you're leaving him a 3 and a 12 of choosing.
Now, do you cut the 3 again here? I think I'm cutting the 3 if I'm Hank. I don't need 1 ball. He's done it before. This is it. This is how he won the first rack. That long deep cut, I think
He
it's
don't need to
9
take
ball.
he don't need to take chances though. That's the thing. He don't need to take the chance of doing that.
So you would rather maybe put the 6 in play over his
Because
pocket?
Hank could actually possibly scratch off of this 8 cutting at this 3 ball.
Guess what?
He's cutting it. He could double kiss and scratch off the 8.
Now I got to bank this 3.
Oh yeah, all day with
Gotta
left
bank
English,
that- yeah.
low
bank this
left
3.
English. Drag the cue ball as far as you can up down the long river. That works good in 2 ways. When you're when you're trying to drag it up straight up the rail, that lengthens out your angle on the 8 or the 12 to be able to shoot those in case you make it. He didn't try that. He just went up there. Oh my goodness.
He put the, I think he might have put the 2 and the 6 in a way where it might be a dead combo. Oh no, it's not a dead combo. But
That's
that
one of them
sucker
cases
sure
where
is
you
close.
touch garbage and it turns to gold.
Right.
Man. Hank's gonna fool around and get in trouble.
He might. And remember, we thought we had a big momentum swing earlier in this rack when it seemed like Rob had everything laid out for him there. He was down 5-1. Hank scratched. Or he's down 6-1 rather. Hank scratched and went to 5-1, and then he had all those balls kind of up there at the top.
He had 4 relatively decent shots at making a 4-ball run.
Got to be careful with this shot because you don't want that cue ball to travel down table.
Oh no, Hank
You got to get
Powell.
on the other side.
That is, if the 3 goes by, that's all systems go.
100%.
And I'm left-handed too,
right.
so I don't think he's left-handed. I don't think Rob's left-handed.
And
Right-handed.
Hank just let us know where he wanted that cue ball. He wanted the cue
on
ball
the backside. Yes,
Yeah,
he
over
did
here.
not want it on that side of the balls. Yeah, it goes by. His mannerism. He's shooting it left-handed. He's not left-handed though. I don't think.
How does that ball not fall?
That's what he's asking in his head right
Yeah.
now.
How
He
does
said,
that
"Big
ball
dummy." He wasn't a big dummy. He was just shooting it opposite hand, and it's a thin cut by the 8. That's not bad. It ain't coming out of the pocket.
That shot, I'm pulling the bridge out myself. Also, I'm not that great with my left hand anyway, but I'm still pulling the bridge out for that one.
Yeah, but you're tall. You don't need no bridge for that. You tall.
For left-handed, I do. I'm saying if I have the option of shooting left-handed or using a bridge, I'm about to take the bridge out.
He's just going to roll this down there and try to touch the 3 in and hope the cue ball don't roll off. Oh my goodness. I thought it missed it.
Me too.
All right, give Rob 1.
Good call.
Rob is getting back in this game.
One ball at a time, man.
I know. That's why it was going to be. That's why I said Hank need to put them all up the table.
Look at this. Oh, it's bending, dude.
Mm-hmm. The downfall was Hank breaking that 11 and the 8 apart.
Yeah.
That's when it started. He opened up them 2 balls, and it opened up a bank lane too.
If I'm Hank, I might be banking at the 8 to then knock the 15 out as well, if that makes sense.
No, that's a double kiss zone. When you have to hit that 12 thick enough to hit the 8, it's going to double kiss the QB. You
So-
could actually sell out 2 balls right here if you're not careful.
So if I shoot at the 8 first, I could end up selling out.
No. If you shoot it to 12 first.
So I was saying shooting at the 8. Banking at the 8. 8 goes back up table, and then I would come around and knock that 12 out as well.
That's going to double kiss. The cue ball will double kiss the 8 trying to hit the 12 before it hits the rail. So he's shooting at the 12. I think he's kicking it out. No, he's going straight at it. Oh, he double kissed it out. Well, okay. I don't know if he meant to do that, but it worked out.
You're fine. This thing is so sensitive, dude. It's ridiculous. You're good though. Don't worry about it.
What is that? Storage?
Mhm.
Okay. I'll remember that.
So if you see like flashing of logos or something like that, it's because this is probably being moved and it's like sensitive to pick it up.
Okay. This is a 2-rail bank on the 12 ball. I don't know what he's doing right here. He ain't 2-railing this 6 ball, surely.
Surely.
No. He ain't 2-railing. He's got a 2-rail right there at the side pocket with high left English. Or just high ball. Nope. Do that. He was 2-railing the friggin' 6 ball and sold the farm.
This could be it. Hank's got one shot. He's gonna have to use some bottom, I think. Send the cue ball into the long right rail to avoid the scratch. Kind of just pull it away from the pocket and then take away the kiss off the 8 into the pocket as well.
Yeah, he won't make it down that far. If anything, the cue ball is going to hit right between. If he puts enough bottom on it, the angle he's got that I see, it's going to hit right between the middle diamond and the first diamond above the corner pocket, and it's going to push the 8 over to his side too. Which he don't need it, but that's what I would be aiming to shoot. I think that's what they were talking about. It's like, nah. There we go.
Get it right one day. It'll be fine. I might even just feed this through here.
Yeah, on the go around.
There's a lot of slack.
Yeah.
So
Oh, there's a lot of slack. I didn't think it was much.
maybe not a lot. It'll be fine. He missed it. We're still playing.
That's because he didn't want to hit the 8 going around with high ball. I was thinking draw the ball into the side rail and punching into the 8. I mean, it's more of a field shot than anything because there's the amount of bottom angles you got to put on the. See, he's just got to rail this 6 out of here.
All right.
And run the cue ball up table to not give Hank a bank on the 12. Or he can just leave him rail to rail with the cue ball.
I was going to say, it might be easier just to leave the cue where the 6 is. Cue ball where the 6 is.
Oh, he ain't going rail first across bank his 6. No way. This is a freaking, that's a Dennis or Colo shot. You're not Dennis.
Who do you think Dennis learned it from? Rob Leeper. Okay, so he's...
He learned it from Efren.
Yeah. Oh, never mind that guy.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Dennis shoot in person?
No, but
Man.
Brandon Mullis says that he is the greatest ball pocker that he's ever seen.
Yes, by far. He is.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my. Talk about. Dude, that is 2 shots this game. He come out smelling like absolute rose, dude. Well, I take that back. Roses stink.
We gotta go for the bank here. Rob telling us right now, he's like, he just missed that 1 ball earlier.
Yeah, and it cost him a bunch. It cost him a bunch of trouble is what it cost him. Oh, no. And Hank comes and... That is a perfect 2-rail. Every day shooting at this ball. 12. Just gotta not get him where Hank can see the edge of this 6 ball. Or spin it in. Because I think it's close enough to spin it in. Man, I wish I could have played in this. Now it just got me itching.
Right.
I am in the Statesville tournament, though.
Oh, you're going to be at Fast Action? Nice, dude. I'm hoping that'll be the one that I can actually play in myself as well.
I hope so, too.
I was signing up for this one, and then, I got to leave and then come back. So I was like, man, I'm not going to take up a spot that somebody could actually play in. Like, because if something miraculous happened and I win that first, and I'm going to have to leave to forfeit, like, somebody could have taken that spot and gone far or something, So I'm like, Justin, take me off the list, bro, but I'll be there. He's like, oh, you're not playing?
$50 entry fee, too?
Exactly, dude.
Play some really good one pocket players. Come on. You don't get that too often. They don't play for that much. Hank Powell with
That's a good
a
shot.
Einstein shot. What
That's
a
a good shot.
shot. That's a replay.
Think. Love it. Will it work for you? Oh, it worked for you. Look at you.
Is it going to catch it?
Let's see.
Oh.
Gotcha.
Got me.
Gotcha.
Dang it. That was a good spot, too. What I'll do is I'll go back later and I'll record that spot and I'll just send it to Justin. How about that? There's more than one way to skin a cat. Yeah, a little bridge.
All right,
Oh,
so
Hank
with
is really-
like 2 really good shots in a row.
Oh boy. He's got to be careful not to scratch off this 8 ball if he tries to cross bank. He's got to hit it heavy.
I think he
With
just
a-
has to like just get into it thick, almost square, flush into the 8 ball.
Oh, you're talking about just send it out 2 rails and move
Yeah.
to 6.
'Cause he could kill 2 birds at one stone with this shot.
I think that's what he's going to. Nope, he's crossing it.
I mean, that's a good shot, man.
See what I'm saying? If he would have hit it a little heavier, that's why I said it's heavy, because if you get a little bit thin, which is easy to do, you'll scratch it. I scratched a bunch of times trying to shot right there.
I ain't gonna have to come with another cross here.
I'm thinking he's just going to 2 rail the 8 ball out and just run the cue ball with it, straight on with it,
Okay.
and send the cue ball back up like 2 rails up toward the side pocket.
Mm.
Rob will have a bank on the 2, but that's the risk. That's what Hank's going to have to. He banked it the other way. Okay.
Let's look at how that ended up, dude. Wow.
That's detrimental right there to Rob. They're both playable, but from the top side, and there's no room on the top side. The odds of Hank leaving the ball up there is 0. Now, this is right here. Just send it to your side, Rob. Just 2 rail it. He could. No, never mind. I was going to say he could 3 rail this back to his pocket, but the 12's in the way.
Shout out to everybody out there joining us online. The live stream. We're out here at Smokin Cue in Charlotte, North Carolina for the Portico One Pocket Open.
How many we got watching?
If I carry the 1,
No. How many?
24,
Oh,
23.
okay. That's good.
It's great. It smells like someone toasted some bread and then put tuna salad on it. It smells like tuna salad on toast right now.
I like that.
No, I want one.
Yeah, me too. That's good.
Should I hide behind the 2?
Looks like it. He's winding up. No, yeah, he's winding up. I thought he looked like he was winding up.
Just separated the 12 from the 8 and then put the cue ball down here.
Well, I think he got.
What do you see?
At first, I thought he opened it up to where, like, got over far enough with the cue ball so Rob could bank the 6, but I don't think so now. It's too risky to try to inside bank this 2. See, he hit his hip with his hand because he knows.
Can't bank the 2. The 6 or either one of those 3. The 6, 8, or the 2 can't bank.
Okay, that's it leaves him a bank unless it. Okay, that's pretty close to being froze. Hank's got to hit this really well with left English. So it won't ticky. The cue ball and it won't ticky.
See, I would
Essentially a
think
double kiss.
that he would have to hit the cue ball with right if he's trying to bank the 12 back this way, to put left on the 12 to throw it back.
It's the same your shot, except it's long rail. The one you said you like shooting. It's the same shot.
Okay.
It's just longer. It helps you hit it a little bit thinner and gets the cue ball away.
Oh, look at the 6. Look at the 6.
But it sells out.
Yes.
He put right English on it and it sold out. If he would have put left, the cue ball would have squirted down the side rail, would have never touched the 6 ball.
Got you.
It would have been parallel with the 8, just about. The cue ball would have been. It turned out, I don't know, man. He's got 4 balls. He needs all 4. You got a ball up table and you got a shot on it. If I got a shot on it, I think I got to take this. You got to make it happen.
I got to take
You
this
got
ball.
you got to cinch this 6 ball and then get the 12 out, because you're not going to get another chance to make that 6. That good of a shot.
Right.
See,
I'm taking the 6 ball now. If I can get a good point and then have a way to stretch it out again, I'm going to take that shot.
yes. Well, see, the more balls that Rob can put in his pocket, the more pressure Hank is feeling. You got to put that pressure on him. And see, he had a straight in shot. Hank knows he got away with one.
Right. Because Hank has been doing, like, the past 3-4 shots that he's had, he's been putting Rob in a precarious position because there's so many balls on the table right now. So I'm going to get one out the way, take that point.
Table 6, InkWell Design, table 6.
Because it would have been the same thing that they're doing right now, except the 6 ain't on the table anymore. I own it.
Exactly. He didn't want to. What it is, Rob didn't want to take the chance on missing the 6. Which is understandable. If you don't feel like you're in stroke. See, gosh,
you could have 6 points right now. But that's almost a
it'd
guarantee.
be one ball down.
Yeah.
That puts a lot of pressure.
Now, if you're Hank, do you make the 8 and just leave it down? But then the 2's there.
No, if you make the 8, you leave the cue ball inside the hole.
Okay.
Like he did a while ago on the 3.
Gotcha.
Now that leaves Rob a back bank, but he's shooting from the pocket,
Right.
which is an extremely hard bridge shot. I didn't move anything.
No, you're fine. You're fine, dude. It's so sensitive. It's crazy. It'll figure it out.
That's why the replays don't work.
Dude, there's a lot of reasons why the replays don't work.
Now, see, the last time the little blue button wouldn't work on the replay, it was using the plus button.
It's only plus. Like, there's so much that I gotta fix, dude. It's crazy. It's
Call you Mr. Fix It.
I'm telling you, man.
I'm trying not to move anything on this table.
Good. Aunt Cindy, the Statesville event is the 22nd of this month. So March 22nd will be at Fast Action. 23rd? Let me pull up a calendar. Yeah, 22nd. Oh. It's March 22nd at Fast Action.
See, I'm cutting this 6 into that 8. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, and he got perfect.
What a shot.
He got perfect. He's trying to hold it in. I see his facial expressions. He knows he got perfect. So it's going to be hard to get a bank, though. Oh, he got a bank. Use a little bit of right English on this ball.
Y'all see the ticker right now, March 22nd, 10-ball fast action billiards in Statesville. Coming up next, we are taking signups right now.
Look at this.
What a beautiful bank.
Look at this. Oh, come on, lay down for him.
A little early on the rail.
Now, this is cross bankable, but he's got to put a ton of high left on this ball. Maybe no high. Maybe all right. I mean, right-hand English on this ball. All right-hand English, and he's got to nip it.
So you would do right-hand English versus left.
Oh, yeah, on this
inside.
shot. Right?
Okay.
You got to get the cue ball out of the way. You got to hit this super thin. You have to hit this 2-ball super thin.
Gotcha.
And the right-hand English makes it spin away. The only problem is with this shot, it's easy to scratch in this side on the long rail. I've done it a bunch of times too. Trying shots,
Right.
It'd be best if Hank just side rails this with the cue ball and puts the 2 out. No, he's going straight at it. I like going side rail first with the cue ball and stopping it. That's what right English you put on it.
Right.
It carries it to the hole. It's risky though.
That was a really great shot.
Yeah, it's risky. And see now it's really deep in the pocket, and he's tree topped over the 12 and near the rail. Hard to get this out.
Hard to get this out and not scratch.
Yeah. I think he's gonna go high rail first, high up on the rail, and send the 2 up. But see, that sends the cue ball running. So depending on how hard he hits this, the cue ball can keep running and still catch up to the top side of the 2, and Hank will still have a straight in shot. They just scratched.
See, I thought maybe he would even just slow roll it to just touch the 2. Like, yeah, he could. Like the 2 was here, right?
Yeah.
Basically sitting in that pocket. He would just slow roll it, tap the 2. 2 bounces out to here, but at least he doesn't have that shot.
Yeah, but the distance between the cue ball and that point on the rail, the cue ball, any kind of impediments or the table roll off or cloth roll off for that matter, at rolling it that slow, that far of a distance.
Okay. And then look at where the 2 ends up as well for the spotted ball because of the scratch. It leaves
Fortunate. That's why
nothing.
Hank is smirking.
Yeah. They were talking about it. Like, man.
Yeah.
It couldn't have ended up any better for Rob.
You know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to put all the balls in play if I'm Hank. I'm going to make this 11. Make the 12.
I like that. And then just hit spot.
Well, he can't make that. He's got ball in hand. Never mind. He's got ball in hand. He can't shoot the 12.
What? Why not?
Because, you can shoot down and back, but you can't just shoot straight at it.
Oh, okay.
You have to shoot over the line like old school 8-ball.
Gotcha.
He's going to throw it in the hole. He's going to try to use left English to throw it in the hole. Nope, he's going to double bank it. Man, that would have...
I really wish that would have went in because it just looked so good when it first left.
Bro, you talk about a highlight to win
smack the highlight button.
Yeah, it wouldn't have worked. I'm telling you, it wouldn't have worked. I'll have to go back on YouTube and record it. His English straightened it back out. Hank has an option to make the straight back down bank too with the 5-ball. That's what I'm shooting. I'm not messing with that 2 and 12. It's in a good non-bank area for Rob, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna run this down and back.
A little bit of bottom right.
No, I'm letting the cue ball go. He can keep it below the 2. You don't have to worry about that. He can keep it below the 2. Oh, he cut it backwards. He killed it. Now, it depends on how far the 5 the banks. No. Now Rob needs to get this out. Now, if the 5 would have stayed down near the rail, Rob had a free bank on the 2 rail.
Okay.
But since the 5 gave some light for Hank to cut it, he's gonna have to move. Yes, he he was looking at 3 rail and the 5. In rail, side rail, in rail into his corner. That's it.
Here.
Yeah, 5 here, there. That he didn't do. He changed his mind. He didn't like the angle on it.
Ended up with a good lead, though. Doesn't give Hank anything. I'm probably going to make the 12 to spot it. No?
No, I'm going to baby roll this, and I'm just going to hit the side rail with the cue ball and hit the 12 full in the face, real soft. And like you was talking about this other shot?
Yeah. So you're coming here.
Yes, there and there. Just touch it. He's shooting at the 2, or he's cross banking the 5. That is a lot of angle. He's going to send both of them for a ride. How he didn't hit that freaking 2 ball, I do not know. I mean, he may have missed the 5 bad enough for it to do that, but I don't see how he missed the 2 ball because it was a lot sticking out. See, it's a free bank. It's a free one world bank for Rob. That's where we mess up a lot with like the good players like Hunter and Mike Davis.
Mm-hmm.
We give up too many of those free shots to them, and they make them.
They make these
And
tough shots.
they make the free shots a lot of times, and that puts us in a bind. See, here's a double kiss, Hank. He can do what he did a while ago with the run in English.
Right. He only needs one ball, man, and he knows it's like the longer this match goes on, the more aggressive that he's going to get at trying to do something. And
I don't know. I don't think he's doing it this time.
I think he's cross banking this sucker.
Yeah, he is. He did it. See, it can scratch in that side pocket. I promise, because I've done it a bunch.
What a shot! Hank Powell moves on. What a great battle between these two. Shout out to Rob Leeper, excuse me. As I try to get the race correctly here. We're never going to see the replays. Don't worry about it. It'll be broken forever. But coming up next, we will have Hunter White versus, starts with an M, Matt Collins.
Matt Collins.
Matt Collins. Hunter White, Matt Collins coming up next. Great shooting, Hank. Dude, that last 2-ball bank, man. That cross right there, that was sweet. Gotta go for it.
Not move anybody.
Yes.
And my only thing is that shot, you did it 2 times. My only thing is I've scratched so many times in the side pocket.
I know.
Like so many times.
I didn't know whether to really juice it with bottom right or just shoot it with middle right like I did.
I like shooting them with bottom.
Yeah.
Because it drags it out.
Yeah.
And it don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was telling him. I was like,
I just got to shoot it harder usually. If you shoot it with the bottom.
Yes.
I don't want to hard. In case I missed it, I didn't want to go over to his home.
I know.
Hunter White, Matt Collins, table bottom, Hunter and Matt, table bottom.
All right. Well, I got to go to the little girl's room.
Time you get back off.